guys, I'm back with another vid. Hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a while. My apologies. Yeah, I've just been busy with some other stuff, some sounds that I have loaded up for you guys. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. Today I'm just going to be breaking down a sample that I think shows like how sometimes being very simple is very effective and you're still able to make some crazy stuff. Yeah, I started off with these classic synth keys from Portillo, and I just played some simple chords. That's how they sound. Yeah, here are the effects I used. I added a portal just to add some extra movement and texture. Then I added a micro shift just to make it thicker, and then a flanges. Yeah, simple cutting of the highs and the lows as usual. So I rendered that out. I pitched it up by 2 semitones and I put it into E3 generic, which is something I use quite a lot. E3 generic, I don't know why. It just gives it such a, I won't even begin to explain it. It just try it out. It changes your sound quite a bit. Yeah, and then I added it into another mixer channel. I hit it with a CLA. I hit it with another portal just for some extra movement. I hit it with a shaper box just to make it sound a bit more choppy slightly. And then I think there was a sound that was quite annoying me, a frequency, so I just dipped it down with the dynamic EQ, and this is what it sounded like. So yeah, as you can see, it started off with something very simple notes, simple chords, but because of the effects I've added, I was able to create such a atmospheric, unique sound, and that's really the main foundation of the sample. I then went in with this keyscape piano. Look how simple this piano is. In this sample, the piano acts as just like, almost as just like a subtle layer in the back. Yeah, so these are the effects for the piano. Just went with a CLA 2A halftime, but I turned it down quite a lot just so that, yeah, there's just some lower octave notes playing in the back. Portal, extra movement, and of course, Pro Q3. And I just cut off the lows. I didn't even cut off the highs. Then I went in with this Synth Bass from my analog lag bank, Pyrology. Stay tuned for that, it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, just a nice thick bass, give it some nice low end. I didn't add any effects to it. I then went in with this Multikey from Keon and Maxio's Multikey kit. Yeah, so you already know what multi-keys are. They really help to add texture and so much movement to a sample. Yeah, I really recommend starting to use them if you don't already use them. So for the effects, I added a CLA to it. I added a flanger, and that's the preset. I added a flanges, a Valhalla, and then I obviously cut off some of the lows. I didn't even cut off the highs. Yeah, didn't feel it was necessary. Finally, the last, but what I feel the most important thing to be, the vocals. Yeah, as you can see, I recorded these in. This is what they sound like. Yeah, and it just pretty much loops. That is my voice, but of course I processed the crap out of it. That just goes to show that you don't need to be some Whitney Houston, some like Michael Jackson. In 2025, you don't need that. The computer can help you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I recorded with autotune on, so you won't see it in the mixer. It's actually in the vocal dry. I added a lot of effects to the vocals, of course, because I can't sing. Sound shifter to pitch it up an octave. I added a mag, one of my favorite channel strips. CLA2A as usual. Shaper box, just to give it a slight pulsing vibe. Yeah, pancake, just to move it around the stereo field. Vintage verb, a bit more of a complex EQ. So yeah, I just removed some of the sounds I didn't like as much. That's pretty much the sample. Very, very simple, not too much going on, but when you hear it all, everything is so cohesive with, you know, the whole thing. This is what it sounds like all together.